Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My dear students, how are you? I hope you all are well. By the grace of Allah, I am fine. My dear learners, I am Sadujaman, lecturer English, Kolur Rahman Kamil Madrasa, Amishapara, Shonaimuri, Noakhali. This class is for Alim first year and Alim second year, and this class is arranged by Kolur Rahman Kamil Madrasa. Welcome to you all online class 2020. So my dear learners, in my previous class I discussed with you about the changing sentence affirmative to negative. Today I shall discuss with you again the next rules of affirmative to negative. So my dear learners, you are requested to enjoy the class. Let's go to the class. Look at the board. I write changing sentence affirmative to negative. Here the rule 6, when we see as soon as in a sentence, then we change as soon as and write down no sooner had instead of as soon as. And in this case we shall write down B3, that means B3, then we should use then instead of comma. Here in a sentence we see a comma, we shall write down then instead of comma. For example, in affirmative sentence, when we see as soon as I saw him, he ran away. As soon as I saw him, comma, he ran away. Here, as soon as is replaced by no sooner had. Negative rule. In a negative rule, we can change as soon as and we shall write down no sooner had see in verb 2, first form of verb, and I change it the first participle of that verb. See, saw, seen. See in present form, saw in past form, and seen in past participle form. Here past participle form is written, and instead of comma, I shall write then, THAN, then, and the rest part of the sentence is written serially without any change. So the new sentence is no sooner had I saw him, then he ran away. By this way, we can change the sentence from affirmative to negative. Again, if the sentence is negative and if there is used no sooner had dot dot then we change the sentence in affirmative as soon as instead of no sooner had, and then is changed by comma. So my dear learners, there are some other rules of affirmative to negative. In rule 7, when we see if the sentence is in superlative, if the sentence is in superlative form, then the negative will be, my dear learners, look at the whiteboard carefully and listen to my lecture carefully. Negative. In a negative sentence, we shall start no other plus next part of superlative degree plus verb plus as plus D1, that means positive degree, plus as plus subject. So my dear learners, the example will be in affirmative sentence, he is the best boy in the class. He is the best boy in the class. Here the negative form of this sentence will be according to our structure. At first we have written no other. No other is our rule. No other. Next part of our superlative, that means superlative best. Here the superlative form of the word is best. So the next part of superlative will be boy in the class. We shall write here boy in the class. Then structure indicates verb. The verb of this sentence is. So we have written is. Again we shall write down as, then we write as. Again we shall write D1. That means we shall write down positive form of that superlative form. Here the superlative form is best. Here the superlative form is best. So we shall write down good. D1 is good. And the rule is as. We have written as, and the subject of this sentence is he. So we shall write he. So my dear learners, this example is he is the best boy in the class, and if we see superlative form in a sentence, we shall write negative sentence instead of this structure. We shall write no other plus next part of superlative degree plus D plus S plus D1 plus S plus subject. So the new sentence will be no other boy in the class is as good as he. So my dear learners, there are some other rules of affirmative to negative. We shall discuss I shall discuss with in my next class. So my dear learners, wait for the next class and welcome to you all. Allah Hafiz.